Hi, I'm Tajci and thanks for watching. I really appreciate and love the comments and feedback that we're getting here. It really is becoming what I dreamt this to be, a meetup place where we can inspire each other and encourage each other to make that change within. And one of the comments that I saw that really inspired me for this episode was a comment of someone who said, you know, you talk about being who you are, but it says, I am lost. I don't even know how to access, how to find myself. And then another comment that really moved me deep within is from this woman that says, I've begun the 12-step program through Naranon, and the first 3 steps are all about learning that you are not in control, learning to believe in a higher power in ways never explored in my Catholic upbringing, and learning ways to visit with and dialogue with my blessed Lord, to learn who I am, to learn to recognize and let go of behaviors and ideas that worked for me when I was 5, 15, or 25, or 35, and now do not work and have no relevance in my life at age 64. It is a beautiful experience to open yourself, to be honest with yourself and your God, and learn to release what you have held on for far too long, and grow as we're all meant to. And this is what it's all about. We're all called to grow and constantly make that change within so that we can really become who we are meant to be and the best version of ourselves. And it's so easy to get lost. The world is so fast to take us in all these different directions. I look at my children, I have 3 boys, and I love when they're really little, I love to watch them play, pretend that they can conquer the world without fear, without inhibition, without expectation even, just be and believe. And when they feel called, you let them like go to the store the very first time, and they come with a task accomplished, and they love to show up again for you. They love to be called again to do something great. So what happens to us? Where do we get discouraged? Where do we start believing that we're not good enough to do great things with our lives? Why don't we want to believe that God calls us, that we are called upon? It's easy to get lost, and all of us have gone through a lot of pain. But in order to really grow and to remember how it felt when we were really little, before we would get discouraged, before the pain and the hurt happened, we have to really be able to release so much and forgive. When I was a big superstar, I got so lost. I had everything, and yet it felt like I was nothing and nobody. The things that I had done in my life and the wrong choices I made really got me into that place where I felt so, I had such low self-esteem. I had 0 confidence in me. Not what I was doing, but who I was. And so after this one fight with a manager, I felt really awful. And we were in Turkey, of all places. And I ran outside, out of the hotel and on the beach, and I ran for so long until I was completely exhausted. I was sobbing in tears, and I fell to the ground, and I just sat there. And I looked to the ocean, the blueness of it, and the sky, and in the absence of distractions, of the clutter, I got quiet down and calmed. And I heard this voice within saying, go back to where it all started. Go back to yourself as a little girl. Remember yourself the way you were then, and start over. And I did. And in the process of embracing that me and regaining that confidence, believing that I was loved and beautiful inside, I had to let go of a lot of pain and a lot of fear. I had to forgive myself for a lot of things. And really, I was only able to truly surrender to God and to His purpose for my life when I slowly started to let go. So I failed again, stumbled in the dark, No, it wasn't the jagged path. I can't blame anyone. The fault is all mine. I turn away from your light. I don't even know the reason why I feel too ashamed to cry. 'Cause you were there all the time when I tried to hide. You were there next to me all the while. You heard me cry and you cried with me. When I finally looked up, I saw you smile and heard you say, I love you, my child. So I'm lost again in my own fear and pain. I betrayed myself once more. It's me, not you, who can't forget. I'll never understand. I thought I'd better speak out loud, yet you showed me silently how to live and how to love. 'Cause you were there all the time when I tried to hide. You were there next to me all the while. You heard me cry and you cried with me. When I finally looked up, I saw you smile and heard you say, I love you, my child. I heard you say, I love you. I heard you say, I love you, my child. I heard you say, you are loved. And yes, you are a beautiful, beautiful soul. So believe, keep your head up, and hope to see you next week. This episode was brought to you by Renee and Joanne Lusser in honor of their work with Worldwide Marriage Encounter. It's a beautiful organization of people like Renee and Joanne who help other couples to live joyful, happy, and romantic lives. So find out more about the work of Worldwide Marriage Encounter by clicking on the link below.